My father was a man of virtue, integrity, courage, and brute honesty. As your children, we know and understand that you did all you could and all that you saw fit to prepare us for the realities of this world. Perhaps the reality that brings us here today might be the one lesson we have missed. You challenged each and every one of your children to lead their own lives and to be masters of their destinies, to never shy away from doing what's right, even when it's unpopular. You taught to treat everyone with respect and demand respect likewise. These lessons that you have left us are rooted in who we are as a people and as a family Mthethwa, in particular Kapoqa, Kamashainyoni. Our identity is grounded in humility, strength, pride, in being true to ourselves. These are the values that my father embodied. A pillar of wisdom, attentive listener, and a person whose presence filled the room, just like his laughter and his voice.
At home, you were no less a hero. You wrapped my family in your boundless heart, making space for us all, nurturing us with patience and tenderness. Your love was a garden in which I flourished. Your presence, a fortress that kept every storm at bay. Together, we built a world of warmth, and in that universe, I earned and learned the truest meaning of love. Now my heart is torn, bleeding with grief, broken by anguish, bruised by the agony of your final hour. The universe feels empty, the air heavy with your absence. I cannot ask God why, for love this great can never be explained nor measured by time. I ask only that He cradles you gently, that He keeps you close until the day I may be in your midst again. You are my sunshine, my eternal flame, and though death has hidden you from my eyes, nothing can quench the fire you lit in my soul. So go well, my beloved. Rest now, my king, my comrade, my eternal love, my commander-in-chief. Your spirit lives in me, and your light will burn bright across the horizon of my life until eternity calls me to your side. Stand aside.
Ambassador Nathi's journey reminds us that it is not where you start that defines your legacy, but where you remain faithful to the struggle for justice. So in the end, let his life not just be remembered, but be emulated. Let us copy the great lessons from his life. We should go beyond memorializing him today. We must take a leaf of lesson from his life. To my sister Philisiwe Buthelezi, his wife, and thank you for that wonderful and beautiful letter that you penned in honor of him. And to his children, to the extended family, you have lost a husband, a father, a brother, a son. The nation weeps with you. The state may offer ceremonies, it may offer honors and statements, but none of that replaces his presence, his love. You may find strength in memories of who he was at home, what you used to share with him, the small acts of kindness, and all that. To his comrades in the ANC, and to those who knew him in the unions and in youth activism, and in parliament and in government, in diplomacy, may you carry forward with humility what he showed by example. May you keep alive both his ideals and what he stood for. Ambassador Nathi Mthethwa is gone from amongst us, but he's not absent. His life's work endures in the laws, in the institutions, in the people whose stories he touched. His voice, sometimes contentious, sometimes inspiring, was always part of the conversation that helped to strengthen our democracy. He championed aspirations of our people, and he did so with great humility. We will remember the Nathi Mthethwa who joined the underground movement barely out of childhood, a testament of a courage that he possessed. We will remember Nathi Mthethwa who in his position as a portfolio committee chair advocated for the rights of communities and for the mining industry to be held to its commitment to uplift them. We will remember the Nathi Mthethwa who sat with the victims of crime in their homes, offering words of solace and empathy, who during his tenure as Minister of Police spoke out against gender-based violence and opened victim empowerment facilities at police stations. We have not forgotten the leadership that he showed during violent protests directed at foreign nationals, nor his strong statements that helped to quell social tensions at the time. He truly distinguished himself as a true Pan-Africanist and as an internationalist. We knew what his progressive stance would be as we now have to deal with contemporary challenges on our continent and globally. We would be troubled today as we hear news of the instability that is unfolding in Madagascar and the cruel, senseless killing of some 20 civilians in the Sudan last night. He would be troubled. We have not forgotten that he was an advocate for the rights of our nation's artists and performers, and that he championed legislative reform that would enable performers to benefit from their work and render them less vulnerable to exploitation. We have not forgotten his contribution to developing the creative economy. May we be reminded to live with humility and to lead with it even more as he did. To give credit where credit is due and show mercy when we must, which he did. To introspect more and to judge less, which Nathi Mthethwa did. Ambassador Nathi Mthethwa served his people extremely well. For this, we will forever remember him, for his contribution, and we do thank him deeply, much as he has departed too early for us. To the family, our thoughts and prayers are with you at this very difficult time. Let it be Let it not be only when it is too late that we try to take back our movement from those who exalt themselves about the people. It is this time when we must, in remembering Ambassador Mthethwa, that we should say, indeed, he was a servant of the people. He served our people well, and I am eternally grateful for what he did for us as an ambassador in France. He raised the flag of South Africa above many in Paris, and I thank my sister as well for having been by his side and for having helped and assisted him. Where he faltered without any deep French knowledge, she came in with her absolute fluent French and helped him. And I do think that she taught him some French towards the end of his life. So, Comrade Philisiwe, we thank you and we honor you, and thank you very much. Siyabonga.